Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, I'm Dr. Linda, founder of Sky Clinic Malaysia. I'm a certified advanced hormone therapy practitioner by International Hormone Society of Belgium and has been practicing for the past 10 years. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Masya Allah, sahabat-sahabat setia FB saya. Alhamdulillah kita bertemu sekali lagi hari ini Jumaat yang agak istimewa, iaitu 12 hari bulan Februari 2021, kerana hari ini juga ialah cuti umum bagi mereka yang meraihkan Tahun Baru Cina. Happy Chinese New Year for those who celebrating, dan for those yang bercuti, happy holidays. Stay safe and stay healthy. Alhamdulillah. Baiklah, salam ceria, salam sihat selalu. Apa khabar anda semuanya? Thank you for having me today. Saya doakan anda semua berada dalam keadaan super sihat, insya-Allah. Thank you for the time again. Thank you for investing your time today again. Sekali lagi, kita raikan sahabat-sahabat yang bersama-sama kita. Terima kasih Puan Mahani, terima kasih Puan Nur Hafizah Badarudin, dan Alhamdulillah kita ada good viewers for today. Saya tahu hari-hari cuti, so jom bersama-sama kita kerana tetamu kita hari ini sudah bersedia di studio. Baiklah sahabat-sahabat yang saya raikan dan dirahmati Allah, topik untuk hari ini, understanding your emotions in new normal. Alright, so what is this feeling is all about? Apakah perasaan-perasaan yang hadir pada ketika ini? Ya? Dan the most important, how to manage them, how to tackle them. Right? Kita ada tetamu istimewa iaitu Puan Aina Nur Azmi, which sudah bersedia di dalam studio. Tetapi seperti biasa, saya mulakan dahulu perkongsian saya 10 minit pertama. Sebelum itu, terima kasih Dr. Arifah Hamim kerana bersama-sama kita juga. Right, jom kita tengok apa yang berlaku sebenarnya. Topik yang dipilih ataupun topik yang kita mahu kongsi ataupun kupaskan hari ini ialah mengenai pillars yang keempat ataupun kita panggil point yang keempat in order untuk wanita untuk kekal sihat dan kekal cantik. Right? 6 tips wanita untuk kekal sihat dan sesungguhnya untuk cantik, iaitu kita dah kongsikan sebenarnya, maybe slide yang seterusnya admin, kita dah kongsikan banyak bercerita mengenai tips nutrition and diet. Kita ada banyak kongsikan mengenai exercise dan sleep. Dan juga kita bawakan topik-topik hormon di mana ramai juga yang speaker-speaker dah bercerita pasal kupasan-kupasan hormon di kalangan wanita maupun lelaki. Tetapi topik yang keempat ini iaitu ataupun point ataupun pillars ataupun rukun yang keempat ini iaitu managing stress ataupun stress reductions. Kita belum bawakan lagi, right? So mungkin hari ini ialah hari yang gembira untuk saya kerana saya ada tamu yang istimewa untuk bercerita atau kupasan topik ini. Baiklah. Ramai yang bertanya kepada saya, apakah doktor, apakah kaitannya stres dan berat badan meningkat di kalangan wanita? Itu dia, ya. Terima kasih. Assalamualaikum, waalaikumsalam Puan Fazila alias. Thank you Puan Yaisa. Thank you Fazila again. Thank you Puan Maimun Baba. Thank you Valamati. Thank you so much. Please keep share. Maybe tekan butang share so that it can reach more women. Right. So kita tengok slide yang seterusnya, iaitu apakah kaitan stres dan berat badan meningkat tadi. Ramai yang bertanyakan kepada saya berkenaan mengapa doktor? Begini. Apabila kita wanita melalui fasa-fasa stres ataupun stres ini bukan semata-mata in acute conditions, fasa stres yang melampau ataupun sudah melebihi satu masa yang agak lama, ia akan meningkatkan hormon cortisol, which is stress hormone. Body kita, badan kita akan merembeskan hormon cortisol daripada kilang ataupun kelenjar adrenal kita panggil. Dan apabila kortisol ini dirembeskan, dalam yang terlalu banyak dan kita panggil level yang tinggi sangat, dia akan merencatkan hormon leptin. Mungkin akan nampak di situ, di slide yang kita cuba kongsikan itu, ya. Leptin ini pula ialah suatu lagi hormon yang akan di mana hormon leptin pula dirembeskan? Ialah hormon yang dirembeskan dalam fat cell, dalam sel-sel lemak. Leptin ni sebenarnya tugas dia senang je. Dia regulate body weight sebenarnya. Tetapi apabila dia perlu untuk memberi signal kepada brain di pusat kenyang especially, dia akan kata, look, I'm good, I'm done, I'm full, dia akan trigger the pusat kenyang ataupun menyatakan kita sudah kenyang. Dan dengan itu, apabila ini tidak berlaku, apabila leptin ini kurang sensitif, apabila kortisol tinggi, leptin akan kurang dan ia akan menyebabkan kita mengalami perasaan hunger ataupun kelaparan yang melampau, hence we eat and there's more fat storage and there's a weight gain happening. Mudah kan? Sesungguhnya ketahuilah wanita yang saya kasihi, manage your stress is important today in regards to weight gain, right? Kita akan bincang kupaskan dengan tetamu kita sekejap lagi. Well, terima kasih Puan Mira, Nadira, terima kasih Puan Maimun. Right, itu yang saya boleh kongsikan hari ini dan saya mahu kongsikan satu lagi. Apa juga kaitan stres ini di tempat kerja? Because we all need to work. What happen when we have stress at work? Please have a good environment at workplace especially. Right, begini. Apabila stres melampau juga, dia selain meningkatkan kortisol, adrenalin juga akan dirembeskan. Right? Dan kajian menyatakan high stress is associated with 38% of increased risk of cardiovascular diseases ataupun penyakit jantung. Kerana number one killer in Malaysia is still heart attack. Right? So 38% adalah angka yang agak tinggi apabila stres ini berterusan semasa di tempat kerja. Okay? Tetapi have a good day kawan-kawan. Thank you Ala. Interesting topic. Thank you so much. Tetapi apa yang berlaku, kita boleh lakukan sesuatu untuk memastikan risiko kita kurang terhadap penyakit jantung tadi. Apa yang kita boleh lakukan? Contoh seperti siesta, as simple as that. No, siesta ini ialah afternoon nap, right? Senang saja, which is senang cakap tapi may not be easy to do. Because study shows when we do this, when we practice this, which is siesta 4 times a week, we result in about 37% lower risiko penyakit jantung tadi. Tarik nafas, that means we know that we can do this, right? So have a good time whenever masa lunch time tu kan, kalau dapat untuk curi-curi masa untuk have a short nap, 20 minutes or 15 minutes, you can feel the difference, insyaAllah. Thank you Puan Zakia, thank you Puan Atira, thank you for having us today. Baiklah. So, dan saya ada satu lagi slide yang terakhir iaitu how we want to manage this stress better. On top of nanti banyak lagi akan dikongsikan. Saya ada 2 sahaja untuk pagi ini. Sebenarnya kita boleh lakukan. Feeling gratitude, feeling whole, feeling cukup, feeling merasakan diri ini bersyukur akan menyebabkan kita senang ataupun membantu kita untuk menangani stres. We can lari daripada stres but we can do. Terima kasih tapi saya makan cepat-cepat. Thank you so much. Alright, thank you Pak Maimun. So that's yang pertama. Saya suka kongsikan sebab apa yang saya selalu kongsikan kepada pasien-pasien saya kerana kita selalu lupa untuk feeling gratitude, berasa syukur. Bukan kita tak nak, kita kadang-kadang masih lupa. Right? Kerana apabila kita hadirkan perasaan kesyukuran ini, hadirkan perasaan gratitude ini, dia akan replace our fear. How powerful is our body is all about. It's all about self-regulations of our body. The body can heal on our own, right? So you change the state, change the keadaan. Keberadaan itu kita boleh tukar dan kita boleh lakukannya bersama-sama. Right? Of course we need help. Kita ada bantuan dengan ramai di sekeliling anda, resources yang kita perlu grab. Dan seterusnya is smiling. Semudah senyum. When we smile, kita merembeskan banyak hormon-hormon happy. Banyak happy-happy hormon dalam badan supaya kita rasa lebih feeling good again. Kita kena elevate our energy. Tingkatkan energi kita untuk merasakan we always feel good. Something favorable yang berlaku ataupun ongoing dalam badan. InsyaAllah. Alright, so saya rasa itu saja untuk perkongsian saya. Cukup dulu untuk 10 minit pertama. Kita dah wawarkan tadi, kita ada tetamu undangan hari ini. Terima kasih sekali lagi. Kita jemput Puan Aina Nur Azmi. Dipersilakan. Hai Puan Aina. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, Doktor.
How are you?
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. You work from home, Puan Aina?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. You feel good today?
Yes.
Alhamdulillah. We should be feeling good all the time, insyaAllah. Terima kasih Puan Suryati Nordin. Topik menarik katanya. Stay tune. Tunggu sehingga ke akhir perkongsian. Puan Aina ada banyak untuk dikongsikan dan kita ada e-book juga untuk dikongsikan sekiranya berminat. Betul. Baiklah Puan Aina. Thank you for having us. Terima kasih kerana accepting our invitation. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Okay, I would like to introduce Puan Aina. She is a clinical psychologist. She has been practicing since 2011 in both government and private sector. Yeah? She obtained her master's in clinical psychology from Help University Malaysia. Her main interests are cognitive behavioral therapy. Kita selalu dengar ni, CBT and family system. Right? She also assists her clients in managing their depressions, anxiety and other mental health related concerns. Right, Puan Aina. So topik kita pada pagi ini, kita tak nak lari daripada topik ya. How to understand our emotions, the feeling yang dihadirkan kepada kita di saat-saat kita melalui pandemik COVID-19 ini, dan the most important, how can we manage and how can we do about it. Betul? Alright, Puan Aina sudah bersedia. Sekiranya ada komen, ada yang memberi salam kepada Puan Aina. Puan Maimun Baba, thank you so much. Alright, maybe the first question is Puan Aina. Puan Aina, kita berada di dunia uncertainty. Betul? Keberadaan kita berada in the new world, in the new normal. Ramai dah menggunakan perkataan ini hari demi hari. Right. With these challenges that we are going through or we're facing and about to face, maybe we would love to understand about our emotions, like if the feeling of stress or feeling of fear or panic or even extreme sadness, Puan Aina. With your experience with your patients also, we would love you to help us to understand these emotions. Silakan Aina.
Okay, betul. Okay, terima kasih doktor for the introduction tu. Jadi untuk hari ni kan we're gonna talk a bit more about understanding kita punya emotion. Of course dengan pandemic sekarang ni, kadang kejap boleh, kejap ada kebebasan, kejap restricted. So bila ada banyak uncertainty. So bila ada banyak uncertainty, kita of course kita risaulah nak plan macam mana. Sekali dah plan tak boleh pula. Will I get it, kalau you go around, or will I be the one who spread it. So this kind of concern ni memang valid lah dan memang ada banyak di kalangan kita lah especially.
Masya Allah.
So today untuk understand kan why do I feel like this. So this is what I'm going to kupas lebih hari ni lah kan.
Betul.
Memahami emosi kita dan apa yang kita boleh buat dengan emosi ni. I think it's easier for us sebenarnya to accept emosi yang positif. Happy, saya gembira, saya sangat bersyukur. Tetapi bila negative emotion ni kita jadi stun, nak buat macam mana ni? Either most of the time kita kata, tak payah fikir, tolak tepi dulu, masuk bawah karpet dulu somewhere. Jangan fikir, jangan marah, jangan sedih, so actually bila you jangan semua benda kepada negative emotion, it's not so healthy. So that's not the right way to manage kan. So insyaAllah today I hope I'll be able to share with everyone dekat sini macam mana kita nak manage emotion yang positif dan negatif.
Alright.
Okay, next slide Kalau boleh kita tunjukkan next slide.
Tunjuk slide yang seterusnya, boleh. Okay, actually Puan Aina ada banyak nak ceritakan. Okay, silakan Puan Aina.
Okay, now sekarang kita tengok stress kan. So stress ni adalah sangat satu perkataan yang difahami ramai lah kita kata. So ramai yang menggunakan, saya stres lah hari ni. Janganlah buat macam tu, saya dah stres dah. Oh, stres ni pening kepala. So all that word ni memang kita biasa gunakan. Jadi kita nak faham juga apakah itu stres. So kalau kita boleh tekan lagi satu slide tu, dan kita boleh tengok definisi stres kan. So basically physical tension. So panjang kat situ boleh baca. Tapi in a short form lah, basically how kita punya body react to a certain challenges ataupun demand dalam hidup. So bila ada sesuatu yang berlaku, reaksi body kita menyebabkan the body react tu yang menjadikan stress tu lah. So stress is not all bad. Ada stress yang bagus. Basically stress yang membuatkan kita lebih buat sesuatu, memotivasikan kita. Macam contoh, exam lagi seminggu. Of course online classes nowadays, students kan tak ada time dekat sekolah, you study on your own dekat rumah contohnya. Tapi then exam minggu depan macam mana nak motivate diri you belajar tu. So this stress ni actually will help you to study more. Ataupun you tengok kawan kelas you, dia dah belajar 3 chapter, I tak belajar lagi chapter apa-apa. So that stress drives you to do more stuff. That is something what we call eustress. Eustress is a good stress. So dalam hidup memang akan ada stress, dan eustress is the stress yang push you forward. Distress is basically what we call stress yang bad stress lah. So maknanya stress yang melampau sampai kita tak boleh buat apa-apa dah. Or tak ada motivasi nak buat apa-apa. So that's the difference. So in order to understand more kan, contoh the next slide tu saya akan tunjuk symptom stress contoh. So when you see there, so kita ada back pain, ada sakit kepala, ada macam cepat sakit, ada jerawat breakout, heartbeat, rapid heartbeat. So kalau kita tengok symptom-symptoms yang dinyatakan di screen tu, bukan semuanya all bad. So contohnya, kalau you are doing something, you're presenting, contoh I'm presenting today. So it's a good stress for me, but I will still have the rapid heartbeat. So not all stress punya reaction are bad for you lah. So of course last night I was so excited about today, so I tak boleh nak tidur lambat sikit semalam, contoh lah. Of course,
yes, excited nak jumpa.
Betul, excited nak share dengan ramai orang ni kan. So contohnya kalau kata the stress is bad for you, obviously it comes to anger, it comes to kemurungan, you cepat marah, tiba-tiba nangis, you ada mood swing, pagi okey, tengah hari tak okey, malam tak okey, siang okey balik. And then rasa restless, macam tak senang duduk, kejap nak kena ke kiri, kena ke kanan. So it's important juga untuk kita faham, simptom-simptom ni is out of normal, menunjukkan body saya tengah react to the stressor ataupun benda-benda yang menyebabkan perlu reaction body lah, perlu reaksi daripada diri kita. So it's important for us to know, okay, this is my body punya reaction toward a stressful situation. Okay, kita pergi the next one kan?
Yeah, in other words, Puan Aina, symptom stress ni ada banyak sistem yang dia affecting. Dia bukan satu sistem sahaja. In the body system, dia ada banyak sistem yang affecting kan. So dia bukan satu, kita selalu cakap stress je, macam Puan Aina sebut tadi, stress je menyebabkan anger, depress, perasaan sahaja. Dia bukan sahaja melibatkan perasaan, dia melibatkan sistem-sistem badan yang lain seperti jantung, brain, buah pinggang, adrenals, hormon-hormon kita juga terganggu. Baik,
we can say this way lah doktor. Macam contoh kan, kalau you ada physical pain, your body is communicating with you.
Okay.
The physical, macam you nampak luka, lebam. But then when it's emotional pain, the brain don't really talk to you, but it communicates with you as well through these physiological symptoms.
Yes, I hear you. And what is it actually when we talk about, we would love our viewers to understand, Puan Aina, what is it stress different to anxiety or even depression? So kita katakan these are emotions, these are ranges of emotions yang ada definitions yang berbeza-beza, ya. So maybe Puan Aina can enlighten us, please.
Right. Boleh. So contohnya macam stress macam saya katalah, perceived ability atau inability to cope with stressor. So ada sesuatu yang berlaku, it demands or require you untuk react to apa yang berlaku tu. So stressor could be presentation, exam, tak ada kerja, tak cukup makan, tak ada time, run out of time contohnya lah. So anxiety ni is another level of another a bit higher level selepas stress. Maknanya kita ada rasa takut dan itulah macam panic as a result of stress tu. Dan anxiety ni, stress ni dia berlaku bila you ada stressor tu di depan mata you. Bila stress is there. Anxiety ni berlaku bila stress is the stressor is no longer there tapi you ada feeling tu. So maknanya exam dah habis dah. You bukan nak keluar pun. Tapi you
Betul.
masih ada rasa takut tu. Bangun pagi, dah makan pagi, tiba-tiba rasa macam kenapa rasa berdebar-debar ni? There's nothing there and you wonder what's wrong with me. So the feeling of fear tu result of stress yang berlaku semalam, 2 hari lepas. Tapi you have the feeling today contohnya. So depression, this is someone shares this with me. I think this is very nice to share lah. So contoh nak memahami apa itu kemurungan kan. So imagine dia kata bila you tengok cuaca contohnya. So, why bagi cuaca sebab baru-baru ni kita ada monsoon. Hujan, cuaca mendung dan sekarang ni tiba-tiba panas kan. So
Lebih panas kan sekarang ni.
Masa cuaca mendung contohnya cuaca mendung sehari dua sebab dia kata kita ada perasaan depressed atau feeling a bit depressed, feeling a bit down. That is very normal to have that kind of feeling lah. Cumanya imagine bila cuaca mendung rasa down tapi the depth and the duration tu you rasa sedih dan down untuk 2 minggu berpanjangan dan berterusan.
Wow.
So basically that one when you understand apa tu kemurungan lah. So when my client comes and tell me, saya tak tahu lah kenapa saya rasa sedih belakangan ni. So 2 minggu ni rasa sangat down, tak ada emosi nak buat apa-apa. So that is where you categorize sadness dengan depression kat situ. That I will explain more lah in the further slide ni.
Yeah, sure. So now kita lagi nak understandkan perbezaannya. People usually talk about anxiety, but what is it anxiety and anxiety disorders? Please.
Yes. So macam kita nampak kat sini kan, anxiety. So of course dia you punya panic reaction atau fear lah kita panggil as a result of stress yang berlaku. So it can be helpful, can be motivational. Dia ada start dengan ending. So the feeling of anxiety ni rasa macam terketar-ketar ni rasa maybe 5-10 minutes and then it will go away contoh. Ataupun for a while kan. And then bila you relax, bila you tarik nafas sikit, then you rasa lega. Tapi bila dia datang kepada kita nak panggil disorder ni, this is always what my my lecturer used to tell me masa kita belajar dulu kan. We have this tendency to say, do I have this sakit? Do I have this disorder? My lecturer always tell me we have this tendency to do that. Cumanya in order to understand if it is a disorder to this particular individual, bila dia dah disturb functioning orang tu. Macam tu. Sebabkan dia dah anxious, dia tak boleh keluar rumah.
Okay, Puan Aina, sorry Puan Aina, ada some comment here, they say your suara is a bit bergema. Can Puan Aina?
Bergema ke?
Puan Aina pakai earphone kan tadi?
Yes,
sorry.
Yes. I hope it's better now.
Yeah, close to the laptop maybe, yeah? Okay, thank
boleh.
No worry.
So basically, tu sambung lah.
Betul.
So disturb functioning. So, contohnya disebabkan you rasa sangat takut dan risau ni, kerisauan yang melampau lah kita kata. Sampai you tak boleh nak buat. You disturb your functioning lah. You cannot go to work, you cannot concentrate at work. Disproportionate emotional response. Maknanya boleh jadi menggigil. Kita kata bibir kering. Jantung. You rasa macam aku ni kena serangan jantung ke? Tapi bila check doktor tak ada. Then of course bila tanya kenapa, saya tak ada rasa apa-apa pun. Tapi kenapa tiba-tiba dia ada perasaan macam ni? So tu yang dia kata uncontrolled physical symptoms. You tak boleh control menggigil tangan, bibir kering, denyupan jantung yang laju. And you rasa sangat this is something yang I tak boleh manage. So that's when you become macam you kata nampak this is a disorder already.
Alhamdulillah. I think this is quite clear. Masya Allah. Yes, ada soalan. Kami memang meraihkan soalan-soalan kepada viewers. Sekiranya ada soalan kepada Puan Aina or saya, mohon type di ruang komen ya. So kita akan bantu. So ada sedikit perkongsian di sini ya Puan Aina. Doktor, ada soalan untuk Puan Aina. Bila kita dah stress tu, maybe kita raikan lah ya Puan Aina in between ni.
Boleh.
Yes, they say okay dah tak bergema. Thank you so much.
Alhamdulillah.
Okay, thank you. Alhamdulillah. Ada soalan untuk Puan Aina tadi. Bila dah stress tu, tangan kita auto jadi genggam untuk tumbuk atau bergaduh. Sebenarnya bagus atau tak? Walaupun dah istighfar, selawat banyak-banyak. Thank you Puan Maimun Baba atas soalan tadi. Yes, Puan Aina boleh bantu. Nanti kalau diperlukan saya boleh tambah juga. Silakan Puan Aina.
Boleh. So macam Puan share kan, terima kasih banyak. So of course, bila you tengah stress tu, you need something to have control on. So basically kita want to have the control. So you're losing control. So what you can control is your fist. So you genggam something kuat-kuat kan.
Yes.
And the short response kita panggil, it's fine. As long as you tak adalah sampai luka tangan contohnya, sampai kuku tu masuk kat kulit.
Cabut ke apa ke.
We do not want until it go there. The thing is bila you macam mana, you dah genggam kuat-kuat macam ni kan, and then what you do with it together. So that's when nanti insyaAllah saya akan share lebih untuk how you control your breathing. Because insyaAllah usually with
good breathing technique kan?
Yes, good breathing technique dia akan bantu untuk you rasa lega sikit, and then slowly you akan lepaskan genggaman tu.
Ya, thank you Puan Aina, thank you Puan Maimun. Harap bersabar, Puan Aina akan kongsikan juga berkenaan the deep breathing technique untuk kita bantu kita untuk melaluinya. Okay, so maybe kita boleh teruskan Puan Aina, right? Tadi anxiety, right? Now
tadi anxiety disorder kan? Sekarang kita nak faham apa itu kemurungan atau what we call depression symptoms.
Depression, yes.
So kemurungan ni dia punya depth tu, kalau kita imagine macam kita masuk dalam satu lubang yang hitam yang dalam. Dan bila you dalam tu, you nak keluar sangat susah. You panjat dinding, you jatuh balik. So imagine you're falling into a very deep pit. Ataupun kalau WHO share, basically you dalam cube ice, you terapung tengah-tengah tu. You tak gerak ke mana, you're stuck. So that kind of feeling. So this feeling ni you prolong for 2 minggu atau lebih. So basically apa yang berlaku dengan depressive symptom ni, bila ada simptom-simptom kemurungan, you ada lost interest and joy. Basically dulu maybe kalau saya stress, saya baca buku, saya stress, saya melukis, membantu. Tapi lepas tu sekarang saya tahu benda ni membantu, tapi saya tak ada energy nak buat pun. Ataupun kalau saya membaca pun rasa baca dah satu buku sampai habis. Tapi well you know, tak ada bring interest pun. Dulu tengok kartun, tengok cerita kelakar rasa happy. Sekarang ni tengok pun you tak ada that emotion. You rasa macam
tak ada joy. Dah lack of joy.
Yes, that's betul. And then trouble concentrating. So kadang-kadang you rasa macam you duduk dalam kelas, you duduk dekat dalam office, you dengar apa yang berlaku but you cannot concentrate. So you have trouble concentrating. And then after that what happens is you become very upset lah, because you're wondering what's wrong. You know, I need to concentrate but I cannot, you know. Dan kalau kita tengok lagi apa symptoms dia.
Macam dia tak letakkan dalam positions itu kan, you're not in the state, you're not in the flow, betul tak? You're not in that moment of flow, so that's why you feel lost. Betul?
Yeah, so macam imagine you dalam cube ice tu, you tergantung, you're floating kan, you're like well you know, you can't do anything, you just stuck. Contohnya, fatigue je dulu you rasa tidur 12 jam contohnya, tapi bangun masih penat, you don't have quality sleep, campur kat bawah. So ataupun you tidur terlalu lebih atau tidur terlalu sikit, and then you rasa sangat penat bila you bangun pagi, you don't have the motivation to get up in the morning even. Rasa macam nak bangun, nak angkat, even your limb feel heavy, everything feels super heavy. Appetite loss dan overeating. So either you tak ada selera makan, ataupun you as a result of feeling very very depressed, very down, you makan as a way to comfort yourself. So insomnia tu masalah tidur lah kan. Rasa guilt dan rasa worthless, rasa macam apa saya buat semua salah saya tak berguna, saya seorang yang tak bagus, saya tak baik. Cepat marah. So basically sikit je you rasa macam sentak contohnya. Sikit je you rasa irritated. Sikit je you rasa macam terkedu macam tu lah. And then senang nangis. Contoh macam tiba-tiba tak ada sebab apa-apa, tiba-tiba you ternangis, air mata tu turun je. Tapi tak tahu kenapa. So if it happens more than 2 weeks, this is something that kita kena pay attention to lah. And one is suicidal thoughts atau suicidal attempt. Interestingly about suicidal thought ni, so I think bila di practice saya kan, kita boleh kata someone who's very depressed kan, dia ada 80% of them ada suicidal ideation.
Masya Allah, betul.
And kalau kita fikir tak ada orang yang nak ambil nyawa mereka sendiri kan, and it's a scary thing. Tapi bila when you come up to a point where you tengok bawah tu, you rasa macam, how do I feel if I were to jump down here and fall? Will all my problem and worries go away? So I think when you have that kind of extreme thinking already, then you know, okay, I'm really feeling very down. I'm really feeling that macam sangat murung lah, menyebabkan ada that suicidal thought. Tapi interestingly doktor, someone who's super depressed, someone yang memang tak boleh bangun tu, we are not so worried about them taking action. Kalau kata dia ada suicidal thoughts. Sebab bila you are so down, when your mood is so low, everything is so low, you nak bangun pun tak boleh.
Alright.
Kalau kita selalu kalau kat hospital, what we are worried about, kalau patient yang dah masuk dalam hospital ni, yang dah feel a bit better, when they are about to move around, they can sit down, they can eat, that's when we become very vigilant. Sebab kalau kata you want to actually take action, that is the time lah. So that is the time when they decide, oh okay, I'm feeling a bit better now, I still feel very down. I can move a bit, so this is the time I want to jump and actually carry out my plan.
Masya Allah.
Macam just to add kan, as a mental health professional, I think this part suicidal ni is something yang kita sangat-sangat care about lah.
Betul. Puan Aina, maybe close to your laptop please. Ada at times ada suara Aina akan bergema.
Okay.
Yeah, it was better just now.
Alright.
Yeah, we don't think because of the line. InsyaAllah line Puan Aina pun quite strong connections. Maybe when you move to the back tadi maybe. Sorry Aina, you have to say
okay,
that.
no problem.
Right. So I would raikan beberapa soalan sebenarnya, but I think the soalan that will be the questions actually is in regards to Puan Aina akan share kejap lagi, contohnya apakah cara terbaik untuk mengawal stres daripada Puan Fazlun, right? Thank you Puan Fazlun. Kita akan coming to that session sebenarnya, ya. So stay with us, insyaAllah. Saya dan Puan Aina akan cuba bantu untuk berikan gambaran terbaik, ya. So ada satu lagi daripada soalan Dr. Arifah. It says here, bilakah seseorang yang ada anxiety atau depression itu perlu seek help? Apakah tanda-tanda yang perlu diketahui sebelum keadaan bertambah teruk? Yes, ada juga dalam slide kita yang seterusnya, insyaAllah. Stay tuned with us, Dr. Arifah.
Thank you very much, Dr. Arifah, for the question. Nanti I will explain a bit further.
This is actually, right, ni yang kita nak cakap ni. Macam Dr. Arifah tanya, apa yang kita perlu ketahui, ya, sebelum keadaan bertambah teruk. Okay, please Aina. So this slide shows about how to manage our emotions. Silakan.
Yes. So basically at the end of the day, dia bukannya macam mana kita tak nak rasa semua perasaan tu. Kadang-kadang kita ada this belief, oh saya nak ada stress free. So it's not possible. Hidup akan penuh dengan stres dan akan ada stres yang continuation. So tapi macam mana kita manage stres-stres yang ada. So number one, macam saya letak sini, accept dan acknowledge. Apakah maksudnya di situ? Sebab most of the time, macam awal-awal saya cakap tadi, kalau positive emotion, senang kita nak acknowledge. Tapi kalau negative emotion, kalau boleh kita kata no, I cannot have this emotion. It's not good. I shouldn't have it. I shouldn't feel this way. But then interestingly, all that emotions are yours. So kalau kita katakan, kita ada 5 basic emotion: fear, anger, disgust, joy and sadness. So bila emosi basic ni are all yours and they are all your natural responses kan. So of course kita pun tahu kita boleh marah tapi kita kena kawal kemarahan, contoh. Kita boleh sedih, kita kena kawal kesedihan. Sama juga kalau kita gembira, kita kena kawal kegembiraan itu. It cannot be too extreme. Contohnya accept and acknowledge adalah macam contoh bangun pagi, the weather is very gloomy. Selalunya weather akan affect emosi kadang-kadang kan. then nothing seems to be working that day. Your hair tiba-tiba tak boleh nak kering, then masak toast terbakar contohnya lah. Then you rasa
Right.
macam I'm super stressed but I need to go to work. So automatic response would be, janganlah stress-stress, nak kena pergi kerja kot. So tolak tepi stress tu. So the thing is, it's more important for us to accept and acknowledge that at the particular moment, masa sekarang ni, saya sekarang ni tengah stress. So acknowledge that okay, saya stress. So when you acknowledge that you are stressed, you will then acknowledge that I need to do something about it. The more you tak acknowledge, the more emotion tu fighting to be heard, fighting to be listened to, contohnya lah. Now the next one would be
Puan
expressing
Aina,
yourself.
I think thank you. I like that one because we have first to aware that we having those emotions and we accept and we need to acknowledge. I like that state, keberadaan iaitu you sentiasa, not that in the denial state. Betul tak Puan Aina? We don't want our when we feel so, kita rasa terlalu denial, betul? Kita tak nak begitu. So when we try to accept and acknowledge and aware that feelings, that emotions, we can get help. Betul tak Puan Aina? I like
and
that.
kita tahu nak buat apa lah contoh. Macam contoh kadang-kadang kan orang yang ada anxiety ada tendency to be anxious a bit more. So dia akan rasa bergetar. So the more you cakap dengan diri you, janganlah fikir macam ni, jangan fikir macam ni. You rasa lagi lebih you akan fikir. So selalunya perasaan bergetar ni, it will go away sebenarnya. It will be with you for like maximum 10 minutes. Lepas tu dia akan go away. So what you can tell yourself, rather than fighting it, sebab at the moment masa you tengah overwhelmed dengan emosi tu, your mind can't think very straight anyway. The more you fight it, the more nothing will happen lah. The more severe the emotion becomes kan. So what you can do is tell yourself, you know what, at the moment I'm feeling this way, I'm just gonna sit and let the moment, let the emotion pass. So it will take some time. It's uncomfortable, but the emotion will pass.
Ya, nanti Puan Aina akan kongsikan di ketika ini. Puan Aina akan kongsikan juga pengalaman Puan Aina, her experience in treating her patients or clients who come to her. Is either earlier when the pandemic COVID was bermula kan di negara kita, atau Puan Aina akan kongsikan maybe satulah case, betul tak Puan Aina? Okay, kita akan cerita sekejap lagi. Boleh?
Sekejap lagi saya akan cerita lebih lagi.
Boleh. Sebab apa lepas kita
jadi stres kan?
Correct, we like that. Okay, so seterusnya Puan Aina, yang seterusnya lepas accept and acknowledge, what we do?
Expressing yourself. So kita we are very social being lah, manusia ni kan. So kita nak tak nak, bila kita ada sesuatu dalam ni, kita kena keluarkan. So ada orang jenis yang senang nak mengeluarkan dia punya emosi tu, dia bercakap, dia bercerita, dia vent out. Ada orang dia tak boleh nak bercerita. So doesn't mean you tak boleh cerita, you kena paksa cerita juga. No, not really. So express yourself in different ways. Ada orang kena cakap dan cakap lah. Cari a good friend, bercerita dengan dia, consult contohnya. Express yourself in a different way could be, ada orang they prefer art. So express yourself through drawing, writing. Ada orang dia macam contoh, dia ada a lot of, bila dia ada banyak stress, dia ada banyak anger, because again you tak tahu apa akan berlaku, so you jadi marah dengan keadaan sekeliling, so ada banyak repressed anger. Apa nak buat ni? So one way of expressing yourself, ada orang dia change channel dia punya that strong emotion tu by expressing it to different ways. Ada yang bertukang, ada yang ambil jarum jahit, then they start to learn how to buat something out of it. So you express and you channel this emotion yang you ada ni, then buat something yang produce something out of it. It makes you feel better.
Right. Rasa kita sudah Puan Aina, kita sudah menjawab beberapa soalan sebenarnya daripada Puan Fazlun. Puan Aina, apa cara terbaik untuk mengawal stres? These are the ways and tips to manage ya. So harap membantu kepada Puan viewers Puan Fazlun dan juga Suryati Nordin juga memberitahu setuju Puan Aina, 70% ada simptom tu. Anxiety tu memang sakit. So we hear you ladies. We hope that we hope that these sessions memberi manfaat kepada anda, dan of course kita keep going dan kita tengok apa yang resources kita ada, ya. Silakan Puan Aina yang tips seterusnya, how to manage our emotions.
Yeah, so one is what you call sweating it out. So basically bila dia dah banyak kat sini kan, dia dah dah clutter kat atas kepala ni. So when you sweat it out, so basically when you run, for example, you do some housework contohnya, or you move about. Contoh macam sekarang ni masih dalam PKP kan, jadi restriction kita terbatas, tapi sekarang dah banyak kelonggaran sikit lah, you can go out, dah boleh makan kat luar. So sweat it out, do gardening contohnya, ataupun do something, walk around the neighborhood contohnya kan. So because when you sweat it out, when you exercise, dia ada release serotonin, dopamine kan, so it's very much making you feel happier, making you feel ada macam achievement dekat situ. Of course body you penat, tapi dekat sini dia jadi macam relax sikit. So ada orang nowadays I have a lot of female client who actually tried boxing. Interestingly. Sebab dia rasa macam nak jerit tak boleh. Tapi semua orang
channel je lah. Express, sweat it out through boxing. Wow, I like that. I kind of like the idea. Why not we do one day?
Yeah.
Because dia rasa macam lepas geram to that activity. Betul tak?
Yeah. So dia rasa you ada a lot of, macam dekat sini banyak sangat, nak keluarkan tak boleh, tak tahu macam mana. So sweating it out by, if I do boxing, I can, just, channel it somewhere. So and it's quite healthy juga, this boxing kan. It's getting more popular nowadays. That sweating it out, that's another one.
Yeah, I like that, right? Stay with us, because this is the most important part of the discussions, where we discuss points or how to manage our emotions kan. So stay with us please, sebab as we said, the most important situation sekarang ni kita nak manage kan. So of course kita cuba bantu lagi poin yang seterusnya. Silakan.
Poin yang seterusnya, so basically apa yang berlaku adalah bila kita ada anxiety tu, dia stem from where? Kita kata anxiety comes from extreme worry, fear comes from not knowing, tak tahu apa yang akan berlaku, obviously because the past kita dah tahu kan, dah berlaku dah pun. So masa ke depan ni kita tak tahu. So bila kita tak tahu, kita jadi sangat takut dan kita risau. Apa jadi ialah kita terlalu fokus kepada apa yang akan berlaku tapi tak berlaku lagi. Dan selalunya rasa depressed atau rasa rasa low, rasa down ialah apabila you tengok masa from your experience this has happened, then it makes you feel down, macam oh no, that's it lah, my life is over, I don't think I can change anything, the future, I don't think there's anything about I can change anymore, that's it. So that kind of feeling that kind of thinking akan make you feel down. Apa yang berlaku bila kita terlalu fokus kepada apa yang dah terjadi dan terlalu fokus kepada apa yang akan berlaku tapi belum berlaku, ialah kita tak fokus on the sekarang, apa yang berlaku. So now interesting. Kita tahu the time yang dah berjalan takkan patah balik. Satu saat pun takkan patah balik. Jadi most of the time bila kita dah invest our emotion and our thoughts ni kepada the past and the future, kita tak fokus on here and now. Jadi you tak dapat enjoy apa yang berlaku sekarang. You tak dapat appreciate apa yang berlaku sekarang.
Yeah, I like that Puan Aina. Please live in present tense. Tense. Not in the past tense, not in the future tense. I always try to make things like that.
Yeah, of course. Because I like this quote very much lah. Macam contohnya kan, the past is something we learn from. Kita belajar daripada apa yang berlaku.
Yeah, we hear that. When we drive kan, Puan Aina, kita tengok the rear mirror kan, kita akan tengok cermin belakang, betul? Tetapi kita tak boleh terus melihat cermin di belakang. Because we cannot go forward. Betul. That's why when we drive, kita banyak tengok ke depan, right?
Betul.
We look at the front mirror. So kita hanya sekali-sekala melihat cermin belakang. So not live in the past because it made me sad. I like that. This very powerful quotes also kan. Feeling sad meaning that we live in the past. So I like that so much. So
basically we learn from the past experiences ni.
We like that,
we look forward. Maknanya we look forward, maknanya kita boleh plan, kita boleh tahu okay future kita nak buat apa, kita nak buat macam mana. You do not dwell on it. plan, yes, but live in the now. Maknanya
Betul?
don't forget to live
Mm-mm.
in the now.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, so that's one way lah, basically to focus on the here and now kan. And to add on macam tadi doktor cakap pasal siesta, I think I like that word siesta.
Yeah, it's
So siesta ni termasuk dalam self care lah, point yang seterusnya yang
yes.
saya nak cakap. So kajian mengatakan me time 20 minutes a day every day is actually very helpful in managing your emotion. So
Wow.
apakah itu me time? So kalau kita ikutkan
Mm-mm.
me time, I am with myself all the time. Apakah maksud me time ni? So me time of
Okay.
course ada ramai yang tahu juga apa maksud me time, dan of course ada yang masih tak tahu apa tu me time. So me time tu
Yeah,
adalah
you
basically
say.
benda yang kita buat atau aktiviti yang kita lakukan untuk diri kita sendiri. So every day invest 20 minutes a day at least to do things that makes you happy. So kalau kata kita sibuk, kita tak adalah 20 minit stretch. So up to you. 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes at night, ataupun contoh kita ada cikgu kan, cikgu pun are doing, contohlah ada doing a lot of things nowadays. So in between classes ada 15 minit break. So ambil 5 minit for yourself. So 5 minit tu kadang-kadang kita rasa macam sekejapnya. Tapi bila you imagine lah doktor, if you just sit down for 2 minutes, do nothing, focus on your breathing, then focus on the here and now. Oh, kita tak boleh kosongkan otak kita, tapi fokus on the sekarang ni. Jangan fikir nak makan apa, nak masak apa, kejap lagi
Betul,
anak dah
betul.
makan ke belum. So focus on the here and now untuk 2 minit je. And then we realise bila 2 minit ni nak habis.
Right. I hear you.
Yeah, so that is part of self-care. So self-care, another part of, part of self-care, me time ni where you actually find out interest, cari hobi, learn a new language, main new game contohnya, ataupun watch something funny. So that is part of self-care. So being with yourself or spending time with people you love, but doing something happy or fun together that you nampak, wow, I can do this. Oh, saya ada this talent sebenarnya. That kind of thing lah. That's part of self-care.
Right. I like that point, Aina. Sebenarnya self-care ni selalu kita lupa maybe, right?
Ya,
Kita
betul.
lupa untuk spend, yes we always say me time, but maybe we forget what's the best for us for a short time in a day. Betul?
Yes,
So kita always busy with others, betul? We always busy with other people, but we must get busy to ourselves too. I like that point, Aina. Right.
Yeah,
Let's
and I
go.
think most of the time kita selalu cakap macam ni. Oh, nak buat me time nantilah tunggu hujung bulan. Tunggulah lepas habis projek ni. Tunggulah lepas habis exam. But the thing is, the more frequent you buat me time, you bagi yourself a rest, the more you boleh manage your emotion. So imagine emotion kita ada emotional meter. So every day emotional meter tu kita masukkan barang dalam dia, emosi termasuk dalam tu. So kalau kita tak keluarkan, kita tak guna, emosi tu penuh. Cookie jar lah to be easy kan. So dalam cookie jar dia ada safe zone, ada the tempat kita masukkan cookies kan. So imagine cookies tu emotion. So dia akan masuk every day, every time. Tapi kita tak pernah makan cookies tu, kita tak share cookies tu, kita simpan. Lama-lama dia apa akan jadi? Dia akan overflow. Dan cookies yang belah bawah tu akan hancur. So imagine this is ourselves. So we will basically crumble and we will suddenly burst out. So kalau kita every day kita makan cookies, kita share cookies, kita buang discard yang dah tak elok. So what happen is the cookie jar will always be in a safe level kita panggil. So emotional meter kita terkawal.
Yep.
So that's why self-care is important. To do it daily sebenarnya. Yeah.
Good point, Aina. I like those. Okay, what's next? What do you have?
Next, eating healthy. Eating healthy is not just about, I want to diet. Not eating contohnya, bukan macam tu. But eat healthy, maknanya makanlah makanan yang berkhasiat. Because our body needs it. So when you eat healthy, it also helps with your emotions sebenarnya.
Betul? Puan Aina, we have been discussing a lot of diets and nutritions in our previous sessions. I think my viewers are all good with it. Thank you.
Yes,
Alhamdulillah, because
that's
this
amazing.
is like a huge topic to share. So
Betul. That's
that's why
amazing. That's
we took
amazing.
series of it to discuss about eating healthy, eat well. It's not about
Mm-mm.
eating, it's not about food, it's about nutrition. How
Yes,
nutrition help
betul.
you to heal, how
Yes.
nutrition help you to do this a healing process. So that's why I
Mm-mm.
think I like this point. I can't agree you more on this, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
Yeah.
next point, Panina. Let's
Next
go.
would be manage negative and helpful thoughts. Panjang no. Maknanya macam
Nah,
mana kita nak manage
yeah.
negative thoughts lah sebenarnya,
Thoughts
itulah
ni
dia.
lah. Ya,
Ha ah.
ya.
So
Thoughts ni very
basically
powerful tau. Very powerful. Masya
yes,
Allah.
betul. Kalau kita katakan kadang-kadang kita punya mind ni senang nak attracted to negative thoughts.
Alright.
Senang nak capture negative thoughts. Kalau kita fikir negative thoughts ni tak perlu banyak effort. In a way lah. Kalau kata kita nak berfikiran negatif, dia senang je datang. You duduk sekejap, you boleh fikir, tadi orang tu cakap apa pasal aku kejap, orang ni suka tak saya agaknya. Kejap, agaknya saya ni tak berapa bagus, kena improve lagi. Macam tak bagus je, macam tak pandai je. So, benda tu sangat senang, tak payah, it's effortless kalau nak ada negative thoughts ni. So, untuk manage dia macam mana adalah, macam senang kita nak katakan, adakan lebih positive thoughts. Tapi, positive thoughts require effort. And require a lot of kita kata awareness. Jadi bila kita aware, jadi lagi senang kita nak mencuba menjadi lebih positif ataupun manage negative thoughts. So kadang-kadang bila kita ada negative thoughts, most of the time kita stick dengan negative thoughts tu. In order to manage, a few things would be, a few things you can ask yourself lah. Contohnya these negative thoughts, how true is it? Kadang-kadang kita punya assumption sahaja. Betul ke thoughts ni? Is this true what I'm thinking? Tapi bukan masa pemikiran tu ada. Kadang-kadang bila you tengah fikir banyak-banyak ni, you tak boleh lah nak lawan pemikiran tu straight away. So write them down, take note of it. Dan bila you dah tengah minum kopi ke, duduk diam, kejap tadi yang terfikir tu, betul ke apa my assumption tu?
I like that. Puan Aina, hold it there. Kita ada satu video best yang kita nak kongsikan kepada viewers. I think our video is ready before we are coming to the last point. So at this point about how to manage negative thoughts or what is it all about, maybe ready dengan video kita. Stay tuned semua. Please enjoy this video that we have been prepared for you guys. Please.
Our thoughts could make us sick. So if it's possible that our thoughts could make us sick, is it possible that our thoughts could make us well? And the answer is absolutely yes. 95% of who we are by the time we're 35 years old is a memorized set of behaviors, emotional reactions, unconscious habits, hardwired attitudes, beliefs, and perceptions that function like a computer program. So then a person can say with their 5% of their conscious mind, I want to be healthy, I want to be happy, I want to be free. But the body's on a whole different program. So then how do you begin to make those changes? Well, you have to get beyond the analytical mind, because what separates the conscious mind from the subconscious mind is the analytical mind. And that's where meditation comes in, because you can teach people through practice how to change their brainwaves, slow them down. And when they do that properly, they do enter the operating system where they can begin to make some really important changes.
Wow, Puan Aina. We found this very powerful video just now. So this is by Dr. Joe Dispenza. So he's actually neuroscientist and actually international speakers and very renowned speakers kan. So last night we found this video that we loved, that I was saying to myself, look, I have to share this video so that Puan Aina would have the opportunity to share or to comment. Please, Puan Aina, what would you love to say about the video just now?
That's very true kan. Bukannya macam contohlah, what does it mean your thoughts can kill you? It's not like dia ambil pisau dan dia stab you ke apa kan. So basically the thought tu can actually affect your mood lah. So bila it affect your mood, it affect your lifestyle juga. So macam contoh bila you rasa macam I am not worth anything, saya ni tak worth apa-apa pun, because you hold on to that thought so much, apa jadi ialah adakah kita akan jadi gembira? No, you will feel very down. Because when you feel very down, dia ada macam chain reaction dekat situ. Bila you dah down, you takkan makan dengan betul, you takkan bergerak contohnya, you tak ada mood nak buat apa-apa pun. You kalau boleh nak duduk dekat satu tempat, duduk dalam a dark corner in the room, tutup semua benda, jangan jumpa orang. And obviously it will go spiraling down from there.
So,
tapi kalau kita kata dengan dengan ourselves, oh, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. The more you feel like you have the energy, you have the capability to do it. So I like to share this contohnya, one word can make, one word can break. Apa maksud tu? Macam contoh, kita selalu guna perkataan should dalam kita punya sentence. I should do this. I should do that. You know, isn't that what I should do? So
go away
without knowing, without realizing, should tu dia kalau kita boleh letak atas weighing scale, dia sangat berat. Dia satu perkataan je tapi dia sangat berat. Because
too heavy to carry.
That's very true. It gives an impression if I can't do it, then I'm, failure contohnya. Because I should be doing it. Should is like a must. Tapi if you change the should to can, saya boleh buat. Saya boleh lakukannya. So it gives you room untuk, bukan nak slack off lah, tapi macam kata kalau I tak boleh buat pun tak apa, I can do it again. I can try again.
Alhamdulillah. So I think that's a very eye-opener. Viewers, ladies, do you agree with me? Ada banyak lagi perkongsian daripada viewers. Puan Aina, they said positive thoughts, yes, manage negative thoughts. From Puan Nur Azlinda Azhar, thank you Puan. And from Puan Vala, sometimes negative thoughts menang dari positive thoughts. How to overcome that. Memang sebab negatif tu memang selalu menang lah negatif kan. So even I think I would love to add on, you have to change our state. They call it state management, keberadaan kita. When you start changing the state, you will feel the difference, of course. Right? Maybe Puan Aina ada add on for that. Sebab kita sebenarnya ada berbaki hanya 5 minit terakhir sebenarnya, right? Sebab I think if it's Puan Aina have no issues, kita akan habiskan, of course kita akan habiskan, but if we should, kita boleh raikan sebenarnya some of our questions later. No worry, kita semua hari ni holiday, kita cuti. We're not going to end 12 sharp, insyaAllah. Kalau Puan Aina sudi, kita akan lebih kongsikan sedikit lagi lah, maybe a few minutes, maybe 5 or 7 minutes as such. Thank you Puan Juliza Mahadi, good sharing, thank you for that. Alright, so that's the
relaxation.
Yes, that's second last point. That's the last point, sorry. Tadi second last point, now the last point. Please, Puan Aina.
Okay, so relaxation ni basically kita kena pay attention to our breathing lah. Sebab bila kita sangat risau, body kita akan react. So breathing you sangat automatic. Macam sekarang ni saya bercakap tapi saya bernafas juga. Saya duduk, saya tidur, saya bernafas. Jadi kita tak bagi tahu diri kita, okay, tarik nafas sekarang, lepas nafas sekarang. So your breathing pattern will also send a message to the brain to tell how you are doing. So bila kita punya breathing pattern change, dia akan the brain will interpret it in a certain way lah. So basically bila kita sangat stress ataupun kita sangat anxious, breathing pattern tu akan tukar juga. So bila tukar, body akan bagi this reaction, either you fight the situation or you flight, you run away from it. So bila dia dah jadi mismatch dekat situ, it's important for us to come back to the breathing. Sebab bila emosi sangat overwhelming, you cannot think straight, you cannot think positively. Contohnya lah, masa you tengah stress, you tell yourself, okay, think positive, it's not going to work. Ataupun contohnya tengah nak marah ni, tiba-tiba orang kata sabar, rasa macam nak piang je, contohlah. So it's not about telling yourself not to feel it, it's how you tell yourself, hold on, I'm feeling this way, how do I manage this emotion? So first I have to get back my thought. In order to get back my thought, I have to tell myself that I'm okay. So by doing relaxation, so deep breathing exercise contohnya. So if I can share with the audience hari ni kan, cara simple tips untuk macam mana kita buat deep breathing exercise. So basically, tarik nafas ke hidung, tahan nafas sekejap untuk beberapa saat, tak payah nak kira 1, 2, 3. So just tahan sekejap and then keluarkan nafas ikut mulut. So it's not, so saya ada beberapa klien yang cuba deep breathing kan, okay, kita kata tarik nafas, lepas nafas, so tarik nafas, lepas nafas, kenapa tak jadi je? So because the technique is wrong. So you
Okay,
tarik
let's
nafas
go.
hingga hidung.
Okay, sekejap Aina. Let's go. Let's start. Everyone ready? Please
Yeah.
sit in straight positions. Have a good
Position yang
position.
selesa.
Kena dalam position yang selesa. Aware of what you're doing now. Bring attention to yourself that you do the breathing exercise or breathing technique. Okay, over to you, Aina.
Okay, just to give us another tip, breathing out have to be longer than breathing in. Basically bila breathe out ni, you buat slowly, then you imagine semua udara dalam body you keluar.
Okay,
So you
kosongkan,
keluarkan
hembus
semua.
semua.
Hembus semua
Kosongkan
macam kononnya dalam badan tak ada udara, ada sebenarnya, tapi you rasa macam semua dah keluar lah. So kita buat untuk 2 cycle also and see if you feel any different kan. So okay, dah duduk selesa, dah rasa macam selesa, tak kira you boleh duduk, you boleh berdiri, apa benda ke posisi yang you selesa. Then you tarik nafas. Tahan nafas sekejap. And then now breathe out.
Right.
Dan tarik nafas lagi. Tahan nafas sekejap. Dan sekarang breathe out. So, untuk kita rasa macam mana? Sebelum saya sambung tu,
betul.
rasa macam mana? Macam cukup je oksigen dalam kepala ni.
Aina, I want to share something. Sometimes we forget to breathe. I like to say that. Memang we forget to breathe means buat kerja, sibuk-sibuk, pay attention to people, pay attention to people surround you. Kita lupa nak breathing. Serius. Lupa nak bernafas. Bukanlah tak bernafas. We just don't pay attention to our breathing pattern. Right? So I like that when you say breathe in, then out to longer. Usually 2 times pun better dah kan? Tak yalah. Tapi roughly macam Puan Aina kata tadi. Out tu mesti longer than the masa breathe tu kan, maksudnya kalau 2 kali lebih lama lebih better, betul? That's a good breathing technique. So, masa kosongkan sampai habis, maksudnya sampai perut tu tak rasa. Okay, over to you Aina.
Macam contohnya what I always tell the client that comes to see me kan, the beginning bila you nak belajar how to breathe properly ni, so every hour make a point, every hour it's time to breathe. Okay. Ambil 2 minit. I do this myself all the time. So dalam 2 minit you boleh buat dalam 7 cycles of deep breathing. So ambil 2 minit. Sebenarnya 2 minit ni sekejap, but of course again bila you buat something mundane, you rasa macam benda tu lama sangat. So ambil 2 minit dalam every hour buat breathing exercise. So bila lama-lama dia jadi habit. So you pun breathing pattern you pun terkawal. So kadang-kadang after some time, you know, be more aware. Once in the morning, once in the afternoon, once at night contohnya, to do the deep breathing exercise. Tapi mula-mula ni it's important to do it every hour lah, just to remind yourself that you are okay. Because again, the implication you're sending message to the brain that I am fine. So you can think better insyaAllah.
Alhamdulillah. Right. I think everyone semua menunjukkan thumbs up dan suka dengan sharing deep breathing with the right techniques. Thank you. So, right. So, kita dah nak kongsikan mengenai breathing tadi daripada pagi tadi pas malam ni kan. Kata kalau ada masa, Puan Aina, jom kita kongsikan about breathing technique ni. Alhamdulillah, we did it. We made it. Alhamdulillah, ya. So, right. Maybe Puan Aina nak go to the slide seterusnya.
Yes, I think Dr. Arifah asked that just now kan, macam mana or when do we need to seek help?
Yes.
Kalau kita klik the slide again, then you can see kan bila kita nak seek help ni, sebab selalunya kita tak tahu when is it to reach out to people or to the right person lah. Macam contohnya mental health professional macam saya, counsellors. So when do we reach out? Kalau contohnya kita dah you buat beberapa tips yang macam dikongsikan tadi untuk manage your emotion, tapi dah buat dah semua ni, tapi lepas tu rasanya macam lagi susah nak tidur. Baring dah 3 jam dah ni tapi tak boleh nak tidur, ataupun bila you tidur setiap jam terbangun, terjaga, lepas tu susah nak tidur balik. Ataupun you rasa it's harder to relax, dah buat dah deep breathing exercise, dah buat dah relaxation macam ni macam tu, dah buat dah me time, tapi it's harder to relax, rasa macam tak keruan, rasa macam sangat berdebar-debar, lagi cepat marah, lagi cepat tersentak, lagi susah nak maintain your functioning. Macam contohnya dulu boleh bangun pukul 6, sekarang ni pukul 8 baru tersedar. Bukan you saja-saja nak bangun lambat, tapi tersedar lambat. Lepas tu sedih tu melampau, maknanya duduk diam pun tiba-tiba nangis. ataupun tengok keliling je mendung je cuaca dah nangis, tak tahu kenapa. Tak ada sebab apa-apa pun. So these are the kita panggil red signal lah untuk menunjukkan yang hey, I need professional help. Help are out there, I need to go out and reach out. So another point is I can't take it anymore. Baik mati je lah. Tak nak lah, pening dah. Kalau aku mati agaknya better. Agaknya kalau aku tak ada kat dunia ni, settle masalah. So when you have all these thoughts already, then you know, okay, I need to go get help. I think interestingly, ramai di antara kita yang kadang-kadang tak tahu, oh kalau saya jumpa psychologist, adakah saya seorang yang gila? Adakah majikan saya akan tolak saya punya promotion? Sebab I am a mental health professional. I think these are very valid concern, especially zaman-zaman tengah pandemic ni kan. So bila they want to come for help, will my HR know about this? Adakah orang akan pandang saya semacam kalau saya pergi minta bantuan. Macam contoh nowadays saya banyak buat session online kan, so tak ada banyak question. Tapi dekat bila saya buat face to face session, tak ada orang tahu saya datang kan, dan make sure jangan ada orang dalam klinik juga bila saya datang. Sebab kerisauan di situ ada, dia ada stigma di sana. Jadi saya ingin mengatakan di sini ialah bila you jumpa mental health professional, tak semestinya you seorang yang gila lah. So basically, I need to speak to someone who's conscious in their right mind kan. So so bila you dapatkan help, dan juga tak semestinya nak tunggu separuh gila baru boleh datang minta bantuan. Tak semestinya. Kadang-kadang bila you rasa macam functioning you dah affected, you boleh je datang jumpa mental health professional untuk minta bantuan dan minta pendapat, kita panggil consultation lah.
Right. So I think that's a very great Aina. So because kita selalu perlu sedar kita ada resources di sekeliling kita. We have to reach out all these resources. Betul tak? Resources ini macam seperti kita ada counselor or psychologist like Puan Aina, can always reach out for them, you know. Of course tadi yang Puan Aina kata, if you can talk to someone that you trusted, or you can, if you try before seeking the professional help tadi kan, and of course we have doctors to talk to you, right? So as I said, kita ada banyak resources, cuma mungkin mereka perlukan bantuan dari segi how to reach out these people. Betul tak?
Betul.
Alright.
Betul.
So maybe kita nak raikan soalan-soalan ataupun can I say this from Puan Maimun. Thank you Dr. and Puan Aina. See you all next. See you all in next live. Thank you. Good sharing. Ya Allah, Alhamdulillah. So saya rasa maybe admin boleh bantu, ada tak soalan yang kita belum dijawab? I think I have kita dah raikan and most of the questions, and sekali lagi those who like our so-called Puan Aina ebook, she's very happy to help to distribute the ebook if you need, or you think that you need help ataupun nak adakan one copy of what the slides just now, please just comment below so that nanti our admin will help you to distribute, right? InsyaAllah. So basically sebenarnya kita sudah berada di almost di minit-minit terakhir. Sebelum kita nak mengucapkan terima kasih, maybe last one, maybe can go one round. Ada tak soalan admin yang mungkin kita terlepas, or sekiranya maybe kalau terlepas, we can always get reach ataupun cuba dapatkan Puan Aina. Kita ada number Puan Aina di situ, di ebook Puan Aina di situ ada nombor supaya kita boleh yes here ya. We can get connected.
Boleh email atau boleh message saya lah.
Yes, thank you Puan Aina. So again, thank you so much. Thank you sharing. Okay, I think I would love to thank our tetamu jemputan kita pada minggu ini. I think this is a very important and good sharing for today, kerana dari sangat-sangat difficult now. We have get through sebarkan maklumat dan keep sharing to those who needed. Sebenarnya akan siri-siri akan datang, minggu-minggu akan datang on our My FB Live kan Puan Aina. Akan cuba lagi invite maybe from perspective of Islamic kita kan, Islam kita apa yang kita perlu bantu ataupun apa yang kita boleh buat juga kan. So insyaAllah minggu depan kita akan kongsikan seorang ustaz akan share kupasan juga mengenai topik kesihatan emosi ini, right? So nantikan minggu depan insyaAllah Aina can join us too ya. And then take home message that I can get from today, sebenarnya Masya Allah I learned a lot. Memang kita banyak belajar sebenarnya that most important, understand your feelings and your emotions so that you know how to manage, so that we can deliver or try to get it done. Ada banyak tips-tips yang tadi dikongsikan sebentar tadi by Puan Aina, and most important, seek for help or professional help if you need, alright? So what I always tell my patients, Aina, love yourself. Women ni, we got to love yourself too. Not to say we don't love ourselves, but we got to love other people first, you know? Love yourself, heal yourself, that yourself need help, yourself need healing, because the most difficult part to do, Aina, is to treat yourself.
That's true.
Remember? The most difficult part to do is to treat yourself. Masya Allah ya. This is peringatan untuk diri saya sendiri dan untuk all the viewers juga. So saya sangat-sangat berterima kasih sekali lagi. Sekali lagi sekiranya inginkan ibu, mohon komen di situ. Dan thank you Puan Aina. Mungkin ada kata-kata terakhir daripada Aina ke? Ada lagi tak?
Kalau saya suka share kan, this is a quote yang saya suka cakap, share kepada klien lah. So basically, you can never have a stress-free life. You can never have a stress-free life. But you can always learn to manage your stresses.
Alhamdulillah. Stress force. Yeah, I like that Aina. Again, sekali lagi terima kasih Pak Aina. Sekiranya ada terkasar dan bahasa, kami mohon maaf. Saya sebelum kami mengundur diri, saya ada kata-kata terakhir daripada kami in fact. Bila sakit baru kita hargai sihat, apabila sibuk baru kita akan hargai lapang, apabila tua kita baru akan hargai muda ataupun usia, dan apabila tiba kematian baru kita akan hargai sebuah kehidupan. Masya Allah. Dan itu kami sudahi dengan wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Terima kasih semua. Jumpa lagi.
Terima kasih.